Hi, today we're gonna see all the changes that I've made after the usability changes. So the first thing you have noticed is that the tutorial now has this UI in which you can see the different sections, tutorial, the author, and the total holds of the level. The buttons also have colors and stylistic changes, and also they have this small animation. Another things that have changed is that instead of having the buttons in the right, which before if you were using in the phone, your finger was gonna hide it. So now it is in the center, and also it is automatic. So if I make an action, it also automatically goes to the next tutorial step, like this. And then you can also hide the tutorial if you want. So another thing that I added is that before it was kind of difficult to know with in using how many power to shoot a ball. So now you have this label in which indicates that you are aiming, and also the area in your cancel and the power of the shoot, for example, on 100%. And there's also this button which goes to the last valid position, because people were complaining about having to repeat the full course after they die or something. Okay, now we go to the main menu. Right now the main menu is temporarily looking like this. So you can go, for example, to the shop, which also has been changed. You can now see the new art style. Also, you can still access to the tutorial. The UI is also changed. Then the first, well, here is still work in progress, and the first level is also now improved. So there are a lot of people that were complaining that the first level is too hard as for a first level, because in the third hole, in which, well, we're gonna reach right now. Fuck. Okay. Oh, you can also see that here displays hole 3, and here hole 3 of 3. So people know always how many levels there's left, in which level they are currently. So in the third level, we make it easier, because before all this section of here and this section of here and this section of here was blank, so people were falling a lot. So now it only has this place to fall to fall down, yes, like this, and this other place. So it's far easier than before. And also another thing that you can notice is that before, when you were hitting the ball, you have to wait a lot, and now it's just a moment to be able to hit again. Okay, and that was the first level. Well, now we're gonna go to the main feature of the game, which is the creating maps and exploring maps. So this is the view. You can here see all the shared levels, and here the levels that you have created. Now you can just create a level directly, and you will have a tutorial in which right now I have still to adjust the order on of what it should be explained first, because otherwise people are just gonna skip it. And this is also the new UI. So you can now select this item. You will have an offset, because in mobile you will put the finger, and what is going to happen is that if the thing you want to place is just underneath, you wouldn't be able to see it. So it has an offset like this one, and then you have to hold, and you enter in construction mode, and then you can release to place the item. In this case, I added a new hole. In this case, it's this one. It's like a new level. And then you could, for example, go to free draw and start to draw more zones to draw more places. For example, using area select, and you'll be able to select all this area like this. In this case, I'm gonna use this to clean, and then this straight line to, for example, put more walls. Yeah, I have to still improve this. So as you can see right now, it's kind of difficult to build, but this is something that I will improve for the next development, in which I will add a cancel mode. So while you build, if you think you've made a mistake, you can cancel it, and also improve the position, so you can always know where you're starting to build, instead of this, in which you can not know where you. And also we'll have more content related to the items you can place. And well, this is just a tooltip. Yes. Exit. So now you have this UI in which you can see your map, the title, if the map is verified, and if it is shared, and when it was created. You could add a name, a description, and here it tells you more information like the size, the average part, the host it has, and the verification status, the share button, remove, clone. Okay, and then you have exploring maps. Here you can, for example, search for recent maps, for the most downloaded maps, or for the best rated maps. For example, you could go here and you have map working. You could also check the profile of the author and then search by author like this. And you could even sort it if you want. And then, for example, you could go here, download the map, and then play it. Yeah, like this. Oops. Well, that's walkthrough through the full game. There's still lots of things that needs to improve. Here, I think it's pretty much done. Maybe the option to add images and such. Then here in the creation, we have to improve the interaction of the user with the editor. And then finally, here in this line, we have to improve the UI, as this is still using the old version, and also add the new levels with the new obstacles and things you can use to play the maps. So that was a very quick overview of the current game. In the next update, I will probably be asking you to pre-register the game. It is gonna be released in June. In June, probably around the 16th week, the day 17th or 18th. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be around there. And yes, that's all.